What's up, everybody?
Hey there.
We're live for real.
We are live for real. And there is nobody in the chat yet, so we're doing good so far.
Awesome.
So let me catch up with the chat. All right, I'm caught up.
I guess our Instagram stories didn't hit anybody.
Everybody's out, doing things.
Everybody's out with lives. Enjoying themselves.
Now it's official.
Yes,
yeah,
now it's official. I still believe he has like 12 TVs. He has like a data center of like 20 people watching all the streams. What's up, Alan?
I don't think you're far off.
Damn, big hitters. What's up, Dead Pit? What's up, CK?
The big dog in.
Yeah, man. This is going to be the most pathetic, at least if I'm talking for myself. This is going to be the most pathetic unboxing ever. I only have 2 titles, but I know these guys here got a lot more than I got. I went really weak on this one. There wasn't a whole lot I was interested in. And I've backed off a lot of my Vinegar Syndrome. Back in the day, I used to go crazy. I thought I was going to be Scream Factory-esque and get everything. And I learned the hard way that wasn't a great idea with Vinegar Syndrome.
No.
So I definitely cherry-picked now. And I got 2 titles. I'm excited about, one of them. The other one I got because I had to.
I can't believe you said you got 2 titles. I figured you would go, I only got one in, guys. So. And then just...
No, I got to show it.
Yeah.
But I know these guys got more than I got in. But so it should be a good time. But we want to get on here and just show what we picked up and hang out for a bit. We got Jay Williams 10. What's going on?
Hey there.
Buddy Ken Carlson, what's up, man? Hey boys, I just got in my Vacation 4K. I got mine ordered. German Opera 4K, German Man from Hong Kong 4K. Nice, man.
It's a good haul.
Yeah, I had a pretty big mail day yesterday. We're actually going to be doing another stream tonight at 11:30. It's going to be our other unboxings of everything else we got, and just general BS stream. So that'll be tonight at 11:30. So you guys check that out if you guys are around. Dead Pits, I got my stuff in yesterday, but haven't opened it. Yeah. It was hard not to open this huge package right here, but I resisted. I got mine in yesterday. So, you got to be careful with VS, man. I learned the hard way, man. I started to get all these stuff in with all these great slip covers, started watching them, and like, good God. So I took my buddy Brad's advice, and I tried to find it on stream before I ordered stuff, and that saved me a lot of heartache. Again, it's the Scream Factory putting out Night of the Demons and Pumpkinhead 4Ks in September. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead 4K, man. Both of those I'm excited about, but yeah. We all know they're eventually going to put them all out in 4K, but those are 2 good ones.
Pumpkinhead for sure, man. I'm excited to get that.
Dirt, what's going on, buddy? Grabbed about 8. Nice, man. And I'm going to be over on Gizmo's channel tomorrow. He's got a new show. I'm not even going to try to explain it. Something along the lines of you basically pull titles off your shelf of movies you hadn't seen. And then the other guys in the chat pick what they want you to watch that week. And then the next week, supposedly, you get on there and talk about what they recommended you watch. It's a way to watch some titles on your shelf, that kind of collecting dust you never watched. So I'll be on Gizmos tomorrow. I think I'll be going on at 9 with me and Brian. I think they start at 7. And they're going to talk about the movies that they picked the previous week. And then me and Brian are going to join. Brian Goes Blue. They're going to join at 9. And then we'll pick titles for the next week. That's the way I understand it.
Yeah.
That'll be over on Gizmo's channel. Ken says, Pop, you think we're still getting Psycho 2 4K from Arrow this year? They teased it back in May. I don't know, man. I mean, I think they do a great job with it. Yeah, I would love to see a nice 4K set from Arrow. That'd be great. I haven't heard anything else about it, but yeah.
Well, does
I can definitely see them doing that.
License?
I don't know. Because I think that Arrow had it first, and then Scream Factory got it after for that collector's edition. I don't know who has. I'm not sure who has the license now. Maybe they both do.
Yeah, I could see Scream Factory doing a re-release 4K of it. It'd be cool.
It'd be nice if they could get some new artwork for it, because that's the one they had to use the original artwork. They couldn't do any special artwork for that release, even back in the day when they were always doing that.
Maybe a second slip. Or whatever, like they've been doing, like they just did with Creep Show.
Yeah. All right. The master of all movies, press with DVD collector. What's going on? Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hey.
So, yeah, we got 12 people out there. Comments are coming in slowly, whatever. But if you guys want to go and get started, Brad, you got the hot seat. You want to?
Yeah.
You want to do this? You want to? I only got 2, so I'm gonna definitely be one round. You guys want to split it up or just show everything one time around?
Yeah, we just see what Brad's got, and then if I got the same thing, I can talk about it too.
Yep.
Yeah, Ken, we were just talking about that before we went live. Brian had sent me a message. If Fletch getting announced for Keto, only a 2K master, give me a break. Yeah, I'd love to see a 4K of that, but it'll be nice to maybe we'll get some features, some new features on that. And I think we're getting both Fletch and Fletch Lives, I think. All right, so I have Screen Factory and Vinegar Syndrome movies. Nice. My buddy Gizmo. Pops, I know you got Showgirls and the other must be the Boogeyman. No, we'll see, man. We'll see. So,
2 copies of Showgirls.
3 copies. I had to make sure I got one in that was good shape.
Mint.
Good to hear. Hollow Note says, good guesses, Gizmo. All right, we're going to get started here, y'all. This ain't going to be a super long stream. We just want to get on here and share what we picked up. We want to hang out with you guys a little bit this afternoon.
I like it. No damage, Pretty good shape. Let's see. Cut myself open on stream. All right.
That would always make for good views.
Yeah.
I keep open, but he lets me down every time.
2 packs here. All right. First one here is a slip. It's a partner label. I don't remember which one this is. Oh, the Film Desk. Trouble Every Day. Dirk went on and on about this movie for a long time. And when I saw it there, I remember him telling me about it. Pick it up. Found this on the back. But it is some weird. It's about vampires, some kind of like crazy vampires he was telling me about. I don't know. Give it a shot. Then I got the Irreversible Blu-ray.
Yeah. We'll try to grab that one.
Did you not get it at all?
Altered Innocence partner label. Whose Indicator has a big release?
Yeah, I'm probably just going to grab that Indicator one for now.
I still need to watch that Irreversible.
I'm not sure you need to watch it, but
I need to watch it at least once.
Yeah.
Since I've got it 3 times in the collection.
Yeah, one of these is Tony's. See this other bundle here. All right. A friend of mine recommended this. It's been recommended it for a while, and I think it was $20 during the sale. The slip was still available. Beware Children at Play.
Yeah, I got that one there. I haven't watched it yet, but I got it.
Vinegar Syndrome release. Killer Kid movie. Yeah, same artwork on the inside. But
I need to check that one out.
I heard it was good, so finally grabbed it. It was on sale. Wasn't a great price, but this is the one everybody seems to be going crazy over. Blade in the Dark, 4K, Umberto Bava, with the, I guess it's magnetic. I don't know.
Is it?
I don't, it doesn't feel magnetic, but whatever.
Definitely unique packaging. And when that comes off, it's a side loader, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back there. Regular slip. And that's all embossed there. It seems like the case is thicker than normal. It definitely is. A really thick amaray on this. Looks like it's pretty well loaded with features too.
Yeah,
now that box is about the size of a VSU. I'm not sure if you have any VSUs to compare it to, but just wondering if it's bigger about that size.
I think there's a VSU here. Or you mean like the
like Roadhouse or something like that?
It seems to be taller and thinner than Roadhouse. Getting this stuff back in here is a bitch. Yeah, it seems to be definitely thinner and I think taller. But But yeah, I don't think it's a magnet at all. But I mean,
very unique. Have y'all ever seen that movie? I mean,
Yeah.
y'all.
I haven't seen it.
It's a good one. It's not a great movie. This is a little nicer than it deserves, but it's a good one. And the last one I got in, Boggy Creek 2.
Yeah, that one's coming also. I ain't got it in yet.
And the legend continues. I got I don't know, 2,366. But coming out right on time because the Legend of Boggy Creek 1, this is an unlicensed sequel, I'm pretty sure, but the 50th anniversary of the first one is in August, and there's a 4K release that coincides with that. So,
who's doing that release?
The company, the same people that have owned it for, I don't know, however long they've owned it, for a long time. The same people do the release every year. It's owned by a museum or something. I don't remember the exact details, but you have to buy it direct from their site.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it the other day as well.
Yeah.
And you said that really wasn't a pre-order; it was shipping pretty quickly, right?
So what it said between now and August, it would ship. So they said that they're in stock. So I don't know. We'll see. But that's all I got in from Vinegar Syndrome.
All right. Well, I'll catch up on the chat here, and we'll move on to Tony there. Let's see. Y'all saying good guesses, whatever, about the Gizmo thinking I got Showgirls. Yeah, Tony has some great partner labels, I bet.
Yeah.
Sure. CK says, have you guys paid Films at Home's online consulting yet? I mean, Pops was talking about it the other night. Yeah, it's a little bit out of my price range, and that's going to be a big no. But I'll do exactly what he's offering for half the price. I'll do it for $20.
Well, it's $100 an hour to consult on your Tony. Take notes. If you want to learn how to make a YouTube channel, you can pay him $100 an hour, and he'll tell you all you need to know about making YouTube videos about physical media.
Yeah. Or you can send me a 12-pack of beer, and I'll give you the same exact information. Or you can, if you have something called Google.com, you can go to Google on the World Wide Web, and you can find all the same information.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's what most people do.
Let me tell you about Cappy Cut.
Yeah, don't pay somebody to just find out what you can find out for yourself. That's the dumbest shit ever.
Just do it. Who cares?
Yeah. Ken says, you guys grabbing the 4K for you. Yeah, we just talked about that. Caveman, what's going on, man?
Hey, Caveman.
Go on.
Brad probably forgot what he ordered like Garrett's.
I did forget what I ordered. I knew I had 2 copies of Irreversible because Tony asked me if I had a second one, and I did. And that's about it. And I definitely remember I had this. I knew that was in there.
Original Fuzz, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Dirks, I got an extra copy, Alan, if you want it. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you got an extra copy, man, I'll take it for sure. Let me know. Hey, the Fuzz.
Surprising how quickly that Irreversible sold out.
Yeah. You just never know. You never know when something's going to go quick like that. Gizmo says, Irreversible is the best movie released that year it came out. Really a masterpiece over a masterpiece, but it is a movie you see 1 to 2 times. You see max 1 to 2 times. Hey. CK said that packaging is for us cardboard enthusiasts, no doubt.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that for the Hell Comes to Frogtown, you have the unique slip up box, whatever. This has got the side box. How many different ways can he cut that fucking box to open it? But
I think this is pretty much the last that they could do. There's not much else they could do with that.
It's
Fuss says, I picked up Blade in the Dark too. The packaging is so sick, easily on par with the VSU box sets.
It's definitely taller than a slip too, so that I don't know how well that's going to work for collectors on the shelf.
Yeah. CK says, I'm waiting for the Boggy Creek 3 in space.
Absolutely. This is day one buy.
Yeah, that's when franchises has run out of ideas when they go to space.
There is a Legend of Boggy Creek 2. This is it. This is Boggy Creek 2. This is the unlicensed. This is the unofficial sequel. So there is an actual sequel to the Legend of Boggy Creek. And then there is this, which is just somebody threw the name on there. So,
yeah. Which gives you hope that's going to be a winner.
oh, it's going to be great, I'm sure.
Charles Pierce's daughter, she's a money grubbing hoe.
Yeah, okay. That's who owns The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Anthony, what's going on, man? So what's up?
Me.
All right, Presswood says I have tickets 4K, Jack Frost Blu-ray, Sister Blu-ray, Liquid Sky, Deadline, Fade to Black. Yes, all Vinegar Syndrome movies.
Good wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good set.
I also think Irreversible is the best twist in a film for the last 23 years at least. It's 23 years. That's pretty exact. It's a mind bender that feels like a nail gun towards the balls.
It's a French rape movie, and I can't remember. I can't even remember a twist because the ending is the beginning, and it works its way backwards.
Kind of Memento style,
or forwards, I should say. But I have only seen it once.
Yeah, so you guys grabbing the Grindhouse release of Impulse. Shatner's hilarious in it. I don't know, maybe. It's not high on my list right now, but I may check it out. I may try to check, watch the movie first before I grab it.
Yeah, it's available now for pre-order. It's I didn't grab it, but I know Chuck was very excited about it.
Magic Hands, what's going on?
Go on.
Okay, so 88 Films working on 4K for Witchfinder General. Vincent Price's best performance, in my opinion. And Gizmo has got a hooker in the freezer, and I never doubted it. Right next to his TV dinners. Magic Hands said, did y'all grab that Hellgate slipcover from Cauldron Films?
I did.
Yeah, I know. Was it Diabolic advertising like at 3:00 today or something? They were going to have some more put out there.
Yeah, I didn't go for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to grab it.
I have all those other ones, so I got to keep them.
Yeah,
consistent.
Deadpit says Sister is one of the more underrated 90s sitcoms.
I think he's following Gizmo's lead. I'm just blurting out random shit.
What's going on, Jamie?
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Appreciate you being here. Hey to Jamie. All right, we are caught up. So here comes the big dogs.
Man,
what you got there, Tony?
Okay, so first up I got Attack of the Demons. Really cool looking slipcover.
Yeah.
And this is an animated title. So I'm not familiar with it at all, but when I saw that it was animation, I had to get that one.
That slipcover looks like a picture my kids drew.
Yeah.
Back to the kindergarten.
Then I got Bullets Over Summer. And not very familiar with this one either. Actually, I'm not familiar with any of these that I picked up.
Typical Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah. And then I got Young Bodies Heal Quickly. Not really sure. This is, of course, one of the partner labels.
Yeah.
That's all. Wearing a box and helmet, carrying a gun.
Battle of the Lost Planet and Mutant War.
Oh.
So it's a double pack.
Double feature.
One package, twice the goodness.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the madness when I'm going to the Vinegar Syndrome side is to figure out what has a low number slipcover, because those are the ones I'm after. And then just watching all the trailers and looking at all those images. So I got The Civil Dead, which here is a dark comedy. Of course, it's one of the partner labels. I don't know. Seems kind of weird.
What the hell is
that? And then we got the Phantom Gunslinger, which also has Fanny Hill. don't know anything about these
That
either.
looks like the beginning of a bad joke on the cover.
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
And then I got Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Okay.
Now I never did get the first release that they did. So I got this one. I know that people don't talk highly of this one.
Yeah, well, it has its fan base.
Yeah, it's got a fan base. I'm not one of them. I actually sent mine to Brian. I
You?
watched it once, and I know he was really wanting that old slip, whatever. So I just sent it to him.
You got the old slip. You had the old slip.
I had it. Yeah, I sent it to Brian.
Yeah. So I got a Blade in the Dark.
Yeah, I'll probably end up picking that up.
Definitely because of the packaging.
Yeah, that's kind of what's selling me. Which try not to do that too much, but I need to get that.
And then I got Righting Wrongs. It's a slip inside of a box.
I haven't seen that one.
It's got Above the Law. It's got a booklet. This is the booklet. So if it comes with a booklet, I usually get those. We have Righting Wrongs.
So I guess that's not Steven Seagal and Above the Law, right?
No.
Okay.
And Boggy Creek 2.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Yep.
Couldn't leave that there.
I really hope this is good.
I'm sure it is not good. I would bet money it's not good.
Looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
And traditionally, their VSAs are usually their worst movies. I mean, from my experience anyway. There we go. Big money.
I do not have this one in the collection. I've never had this before. I don't know that they ever really did a really nice release of this. Never seen it. Never heard anything at all good about it. But I do get all of these. It's got some pretty interesting artwork on the inside.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
This is the slip.
You notice Alan not saying a word. He's just going, listen, I commend you, Tony, for buying that release.
The best part of that movie is definitely what you're showing right now.
Yeah.
I really look forward to seeing what they do next in this line. Hopefully they do something great. I mean, Roadhouse was amazing.
Yeah, that's the best thing they ever done, in my opinion.
Yeah. And so it gives me hope that they'll do something really spectacular next time. But those are the ones I picked up this round.
Nice, man. Oh, wrong button. All right, let's see what else everybody's talking about out there. Yeah, CK said that Tony got 2 of each.
Yeah.
No, these I do not.
I got my Sarah Presswood to let y'all know. Okay, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Saying hey to Tony. Dirk said, grab the cover A of Contraband from Cauldron. Nice, man. What's going on, Garrett?
Hey, Garrett.
He said, Bullets Over Summer is supposed to be really good. I have not seen it yet. Wow, Tony the Phantom Cumslinger. Okay, Dirk. Gilbert says, Hell Comes to Frogtown is great. The satire in it is fun as hell. It says, I watched Frogtown and I liked it.
Oh, that's good.
There's Hell Comes to Frogtown sequel with Robert Zadar as Sam Hill. They need to do a 4K of that LMAO.
They probably will. That's the crazy thing about it. But
I didn't know it was a sequel.
I'm very curious what they're going to do for subscriber week. If they're going to do that 10 for 10 again. Brian swears that that was for the 10th anniversary, one-time only deal. But if they brought that back for subscriber week every year, it would be a big deal. It would be a big event. Last time it was a huge event. It was a huge thing. Yeah. Every day it was a big deal.
It seemed like it was a hit, man. I don't see why they wouldn't bring it back. But yeah, Dirk says Frogtown is a masterpiece.
Righting Wrongs.
Yeah. I know there's a fan base, but I have a hard
I
time.
wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I know I'm not a fan of it, so don't ask me. But yeah, Masterpiece is loosely used there. Gilbert says Right and Wrongs is great fun. You know, Gary talking about Rothrock. And hey. Saying, hey, CK says Tony Showgirls is a movie you can watch with the whole family after church.
Yeah. We did a watch along for it. I think it was on my channel, and it was a struggle. Even with the guys there, it was a struggle getting through. Because that thing, not only is it horrible, and it is the acting and all that stuff, and the argument is that Gizmo swears that Verhoeven made the actors act soap opera like. You know, my argument is they're just bad actors. None of them have ever done anything ever again after the movie, but it's not just like, it's not so bad. It's, you know, you can't even get anything out of it is the point I'm making. When you're watching it, it's like, you know, when stuff is so bad, you get, it can still be hilarious accidentally. Like you watch this and you just go, what am I watching? Why is this happening? And the whole movie, if she just she gets in the car at the beginning, gets in the truck, and then at the end, she gets in the same damn truck. And you're left with this whole feeling like, why the hell did I watch this? That's the whole movie. Just bookends with the trucks. I don't know.
Yeah. It is a masterclass of acting. Let's just say that. Yeah. And
just drags and drags and drags.
Yeah, it was a tough watch for me. That was probably the most miserable stream we ever did. I'm just going to be honest.
And we did the masturbating gunman. I forgot.
That was fantastic, dude. I love that movie. I laughed my ass off watching that movie.
By comparison, it's Citizen Kane.
Yeah, I think Johnny passed out one time during that stream.
Johnny lost consciousness. He was laughing so hard watching it.
There's her Showgirls needs a replacement disc. Yeah, and if you ordered it from their site, they're going to automatically send it to you. Of course, you order it from somebody else, you just have to show them proof of purchase. But yeah, don't have to do anything. They're automatically going to send it. What I heard.
That doesn't happen too often with them, though, does it?
No.
Not really. No.
I would say they're probably the least, I would think. At least my personal experience from what I've heard. I guess Rothrock, Steven Seagal during the fight. Me too, Steven Seagal during the fight. She raped him in the bunghole. All right. Again, I need to proofread before I read Gizmos. It says, wow, Gizmo, that is great. Or great, as they say in YouTube slang. Jamie Hart says, Showgirls was the only thing I picked up in the sale. Love that weird movie with all my heart. It's got a fan base. I mean, it definitely does. We can sit there and talk crap about it, but there's a fan base for it.
And there it is. That's the fan base right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Gizmo's a big fan of it. I think he's got 9 copies of it now. Yeah, all I know says it's going to be 11 for 11. I was thinking the same thing when he said it was a 10-year anniversary. I said, maybe they'll do 11 for 11 this year. Agrees with Gizmo. In July they will release the biggest release they had so far. Showgirls was the biggest. Really looking forward to see what's next. Maybe Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Everybody keeps hoping Killer Clowns from Outer Space, man. I believe it when I see it.
There was no way Showgirls was bigger than Roadhouse, and there's no way it was bigger than Thriller. Thriller sold out in a weekend.
Yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. My favorite release was Roadhouse, but I mean,
yeah, Roadhouse. Yeah. Did they sell out of Roadhouse yet? That the box?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them say Killer Clowns, which would be great. Ernest Scared Stupid, that'd be a fun one. The teaser poster looks like the troll from Ernest.
I could see that.
All I know is that Gizmo, you will know best which Eastern European troll movie it will be. Dirk's, my pick for the VS biggest title has got to be Goonies or Coma. James says, oh man, I don't want to have to deal with having to get a replacement disc. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it, John. If you got it from Vinegar Syndrome, they're just going to send it to you. You'll get it in the mail one day. That's what they say on their site anyway, or what I read. He said, on interview from the cinematographer, director, or whoever it was, they say it's straight out. They were supposed to make a musical and do over-the-top acting.
For Showgirls?
For Showgirls.
Yeah, they did sell out of the Roadhouse box.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Yeah. I don't see that Showgirls thing selling out anytime soon.
And Showgirls has a much bigger fan base. It had a bigger budget and has a much more respectable director-producer.
Maybe in Europe. In Europe, but Roadhouse, it's not even close here. The fan
The
base.
Roadhouse is kind of one of those American things. You got to be American, you know, and you know, chew tobacco, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which that doesn't help Gizmo chew tobacco. But you need to, you know, mom apple pie, that kind of stuff. So
you got to understand, why would there be a monster truck in the middle of town running through the local dealership?
What's wrong with that? That makes perfect sense. I got two in the front yard.
So much sense.
All right, we'll go and show my monster titles here. I know this is what everybody's here for. This won't take long. So I got, of course, courtesy of Brad there. If anybody's going to cut their stuff live, it's going to be me. But all right, get this thing open here. If I accidentally show my address, y'all just don't come kill me, please. All right.
I'm coming. If I come to your house, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to get that Clint Eastwood box set and run.
Well, you know, you got enough stuff in that room. You probably could talk trade if you wanted to. All right, yeah. I mean, technically, I got three titles or 3 items. That one $5 thing, wherever that's going to be, it's in the box somewhere, but you can't see it.
I think we get that Black Friday.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Well, I'm going to show this first. Everybody knows I got it. Get this out of the way. Got Showgirls. I don't need to show it off. Tony just showed it. But one little. And it is a nice looking release. I mean, I really love these VSUs. I got all of them, so I grabbed this one. I do have the Umbrella release of Showgirls, so I am the proud owner of 2 copies of Showgirls now. Never thought I'd say that. So
Brian didn't even buy it.
Yeah.
Brian's a subscriber. He didn't even buy it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the VSUs. Like I said, I got all of them. That's why I went ahead and got it. But it's not the best. This cover could have been a lot better.
Yeah, it definitely could have been.
I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired. It's just not. It's all right. All right, the other one I picked up here. I'm a huge fan of the first one of these. I've never seen the sequel. Didn't even know there was a sequel to this came out, and I got a Freeway 2.
Yep.
I absolutely love this first movie. Keep your eyes open. I'm probably going to do a reviews from the dungeon on the first Freeway. Here's coming up soon. Whatever. I love this first movie. It is a fucking blast. I'm sure this was not going to be as good. I hear it's also a crazy ass movie, but I have never seen it. And you got this dude on the back here. The hell is that? But yeah, first one is just a classic, man. I was so excited when they put that out. So, well, I'm done. Wow. That was fast and easy, pretty painless.
So rookie numbers, man. You got to pump those numbers up.
Like I said, man, I've been real careful what I get from Vinegar Syndrome. I just I got so many titles back there that I probably will never watch again. So I'm trying to just kind of get stuff that, and I don't know if I'm gonna love this or not. I think I will. I definitely wanted to get it because I'm such a big fan of the first one. And Showgirls, we'll just move on past that one.
And they kept the artwork is consistent with the first release, which was great.
Yeah, they did. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out, man. I'm kind of excited to see it. I'll make it back and watch one again, and then watch that one, which I don't think that's really necessary from what I hear. But
no, they're nowhere near the same quality. But are they both in 4K?
Yeah, this is both in 4K.
Confessions of a Trick Baby in 4K. Wow.
Yeah.
What a world.
We don't have Terminator, but we got that.
Confessions of a Trick Baby in 4K.
Who would have thunk it?
What a country.
All right, let's see. Where do we leave off at? All right, Gizmo says, then you have to kill him, Tony. Clint is staying there. He says, what are some of the titles you would like to see VS put out, horror or otherwise?
And I'd love to see Hollow Man. I'd love to see Hellraiser.
Yeah, I'd love to see a really nice release of Near Dark. I think Near Dark would be a fantastic one. Do great artwork. I think they do a good job with it.
Yeah.
That's high on my list.
David Cronenberg's The Fly. I'd love to see him do that.
Yeah. I wonder who has the rights to that one now. Scream Factory put out that box set we've had 100 years now. But
I think it's a Fox title.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Maybe we'll get lucky and they still have the license over there at Scream Factory and they'll do a re-release on 4K of it.
Yeah.
Before it goes back in the Fox vault.
Going on, Rob?
Hey, Rob.
Rob.
Everybody saying hey back to Rob. Jamie says, Pops like the pool scene. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was her having a seizure or if that was a sex scene. I gotta go back and rewatch it. But it is the I will say that is the funniest part of the movie. that is the comic relief.
Her outbursts,
don't just wait for that part. You're never
her
gonna unsee it.
outbursts are pretty good. She goes from 0 to 1,000 over anything. I don't care what happens. She throws a fit.
And in the first 10 minutes of the movie, when she's sitting there, the girl buys her a hamburger and a drink, and she has her first little fit at the little dinner table there.
Yeah.
Outside the little picnic table. It's like right there, you know what you're in for.
Yeah.
You know the quality of the acting you're getting.
Yeah, it's
an experience.
Also, I hope VS does Showgirls too. Anthony Sorrell more.
Okay.
I love that you got it, Pops. I recommend you check it out again over some beers and look at it as weird as F and not take it serious. Yeah, Gizmo, first time I seen it was in theaters back in the day. And I will say that I knew it wasn't good back then. But over the years, I hadn't seen it since theaters, I don't think. And over the years, I don't remember being that bad. When we rewatched it on that stream the other night, it's been months ago. It kind of surprised me because, like, to me personally, it was a lot worse than I remember it being. So, there's a chance I may watch this one here and just see what it looks like and maybe check out the features and stuff. But if I'm going to sit down and watch it from start to finish again,
you can go over to Johnny's and take whatever you want, and it'll still be a piece of shit no matter what you do. I don't care what you got in your system.
So,
I love that argument. Just get drunk first. It'll be good. I'm like, no.
Right after you pass out, hit play.
Yeah, if you're unconscious, maybe you'll enjoy it.
Stanley says, stimulate the like button. The Freeway has a sequel. I had no idea. Yeah, Jamie, I didn't either until they put it out. Freeway
man.
2 is bananas. Rob saying hey to Anthony. We all want Showgirls too, man. Gizmo was chomping at the bit for it.
I'm sure it's a winner.
Yeah, I've never seen the second one. Yeah, Garrett saying, yeah, they're both on 4K. Hey to Rob. Yeah, James the Hollow Man. Love to see VS do that. Yeah, what an underrated movie, man.
And it's a Paul Verhoeven movie. I mean, why not?
Kyle actually hurt his back when she did the fish flop. The fish flop.
Yeah.
It is funny stuff. Rob says, Hollow Man is grossly underrated flick. Bacon is an awesome mad scientist in it. Yeah.
Somehow it still holds up. I watched it recently, the unrated cut, and it still holds up somehow, even with the dated effects.
And if I remember correctly, you see Kevin Bacon's unskinned bacon at one point when he's going invisible.
You know, that's the part you remember. I don't really remember that part, of course. But
it's hard to unsee certain things.
Yeah.
It says Kyle MacLachlan is great in the film. Robert Davi is also fun as hell.
Robert Davi is great in anything. He's the guy from the Goonies with the big holes in his face.
Yeah, yeah. It says, what's the most underrated VS release in terms of being a good film?
There are some, believe it or not.
Oh, what's that one? Not too long ago.
Incubus, I think, is a good film, and that's a VS release. Christmas Evil is a good movie, and it's a release that's kind of overlooked.
The only, which this is probably a partner label, but I've never actually opened up any of my Vinegar Syndrome releases except for the one that came out last time. Was it called Reckless? Richard Gere and
Breathless.
Yeah. Because I hadn't seen that one in so long. I actually watched that one, but I've never actually opened up any of my Vinegar Syndrome titles just to watch.
There you go.
They're just cardboard.
Yeah, there are some good underrated titles that they've done, but there's a lot of stuff that's just not even rated. Nobody knows about that's come out, and they've got a warehouse full of stuff like that.
Yeah. Good says Anthony Sorrell. I don't need Showgirls 2 in the same way I don't need RoboCop 3.
Yeah, that's the sad part. It's just like, RoboCop 2. or RoboCop 1, they could do Vinegar Syndrome, but we all know they would be going after RoboCop 3, and they would try to make cool artwork for it. It's just like, I wish they would, have like I said, don't do RoboCop 3, maybe do RoboCop 2 instead of RoboCop 3. But if there was a choice in the line, they would go with the cheapest rights and try to make it look as cool as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Death Wish, they went after Death Wish 2.
Yeah.
So trying to get Death Wish 1, I'm sure it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Gizmo, don't you talk about RoboCop 3 like that?
Oh man, RoboCop 3 is bad.
Without a doubt, Blood Games. I agree. Brett, Christmas Evil is fantastic. I really like Christmas Evil as well. I love that. You love RoboCop 3, but I don't need samurai robo action in a RoboCop movie.
Yeah, and another little kid movie. I think who's the little girl in it? Is it? I don't know. There's another little kid movie.
Speaking about little girls and stuff, they could do the other Poltergeist films.
Yeah,
yeah, that would be good.
Really good with that.
Yeah, I couldn't see them ever getting the first Poltergeist, but
yeah,
if they did 3, man. Any of the sequels would be great.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice to see what they come out with, but this has been in my opinion, a down year compared to last year when they were killing it. This year it's been it's been a down year for me. But
yeah, I got a feeling we're in for one more really, really exciting title. Really big announcement.
Supposed to get a new title for the subscriber sale, and then the Black Friday stuff. So it's all about Black Friday.
I hate when they shut their site down, though. It makes me anxious.
Yeah,
especially when there's something I want to get.
It's annoying.
Yeah,
they do that, but I guess to keep the order flow down. I don't know why they do that, and it stays down for such a long time.
And it'll be nice if they did that, but we got our orders really fast.
Yeah,
but it'll take forever to get our stuff in.
This was one of the longest, if not the longest. This was over a month. I ordered on May 1st, so we're at the end of June. So this was a long wait.
Yeah, because we've been talking about Irreversible for many, many weeks.
Yeah. I've owed Tony this copy of Irreversible.
And there's one title that has nothing to do with Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah.
I'm more anxious to get because it's the only one that I'm missing from that.
Yeah. And like I said, it doesn't. I've woken up, checking the bed for a horse head many times. I'm worried that Tony may be after me, but it is what it is. He knows he's going to get them, but
there's a reversible freeway too. If anybody hasn't seen it yet.
Okay.
So.
They tried to make that actress look like
Reese
Witherspoon, and they are nowhere. They're not on the same planet. They're not the same species. Reese Witherspoon. It's the lesbian girl from American Pie. That's who's playing her character, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, damn sure is like
yeah.
So they're the same character?
They're the same character. Yeah. Yeah.
Got David Allen Greer in it.
That's like Meg Ryan being replaced by Roseanne Barr. Nobody's going to make that connection.
All right, maybe I'll check that one out. See, Romano says Poltergeist 2 is awesome until the very end when they're interdimensionally flying around killing giant stop motion cane worms with a magical Indian arrowhead. It just sounds awesome, though, don't it?
Well, now that sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, man, it's hard watching part 3, know what happened to the little girl, Carol Ann.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it's part of that movie they're actually carrying around a doll.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty morbid.
Yeah, that's tough.
She looked terrible. She looked terrible on that one.
Oh man, she did.
All swollen up and everything.
Yeah.
Leave it to Tony to make it dark. Turn everything into darkness.
Yeah, I watched. I don't know whose channel it was on. It was somebody doing a documentary on that little girl and kind of the history of what happened to her, and it's pretty messed up, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, that's all I got, y'all. Like I said, I just want to get on here and see what all you guys picked up. Show my massive titles. I do have some more stuff to show, but that's going to be tonight at 11:30. We're going to show off everything that's not Vinegar Syndrome related. So that should be a good time. I know Anthony's going to join us. Brian Goes Blue's going to be there. Me and Brad, and maybe some other guys we don't know yet. We ain't heard back from a few people yet.
Yeah.
So but that'll be tonight at 11:30. So I hope you guys can join us for that. But y'all got anything y'all want to talk about or anything coming up, Tony? I know you always got a list. Sure you got a calendar.
Yeah, so nothing really to talk about.
Yeah.
Big stuff happening over at Basement Blues channel. He's got big interviews coming up.
Yeah.
On his way to 9,000. For some reason, the channel has finally caught on, and he's really climbing subscribers for some reason. So whatever you're doing, it's working, man. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be subscribed to Tony. If you're
Keep
into
buying
physical media, that Tony's a prerequisite. You have to be subscribed.
Thanks, Brad.
Yeah. And I'm
Just
4
the
subscribers away from 1,400. I've been 4 subscribers away, and then I lose 4, gain 3. I've been bouncing around 4 or 5 subscribers short of 1,400. So y'all go open a second account. Give me the 1,400. You know, I don't know. I guess I just hit that sweet spot, and I'm stuck. I'm going to stay at the high 1,300s. I'm fine with that. So, like I said, I still got to keep the other job. I'm not ready to quit yet. So,
I do have something to plug. Coming up to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of The Legend of Boggy Creek, I will be doing the top 5 Bigfoot movies on my channel.
Oh, wow.
That's going to happen. That's going to be a lot of. No one will be watching this,
So it's
but
going
it will be the definitive top 5 Bigfoot list.
Do a pre-recorded, edited video for a channel.
No, it's going to be live. I'm just going to shoot. I'm going to click, and I'll have videos going in it. It'll be a mess. But it will be the definitive top 5 list because nobody has seen more Bigfoot movies than me.
yeah. I'm sure Harry and the Hendersons is going to be in the top 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's there's a reason it's only going to be me because I'm not going to subject these fine gentlemen or anybody else to have to see a bunch of Bigfoot movies and rank them. So it'll just be me, and it'll be I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. Be interested to see what you pick. I know you're a big fan of the Bigfoot movies. I've watched a couple that you've recommended, and one or two have been good.
Yeah, some of them. Good is a relative term.
Right.
I don't think there's a Bigfoot movie over a 5 out there. A 5 out of 10.
Right.
So you're talking. There's wonders to be had in there, but not many.
So what's the issue? Why can't they make a good Bigfoot movie?
Any number of reasons. Can you imagine going to a studio and go, I would like $50 million. And they go, okay, what do you want to do? A Bigfoot movie. And they go, okay, well, we'll give you $50,000 and go. It's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. Harry and the Hendersons was a great film.
Yeah, I think it's a Steven Spielberg produced movie, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was a big deal when it came out, man. It did well.
Yeah.
When the $6 Million Man battled the Bigfoot, it was a big deal too, wasn't it, Pops?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I didn't thought about that until you just mentioned it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The Empire Strikes Back, Bigfoot makes an appearance.
Yeah.
And if you think about
technically, you could say every Star Wars movie has Bigfoot in it.
Yeah,
Chewie.
Right?
You tell me Chewie doesn't look like Bigfoot?
Yeah, definitely.
In The Empire Strikes Back on Planet Hoth, when Luke gets taken out and he's hanging upside down in the cave. Yeah. What the hell is that thing? Is that not Bigfoot?
Wampa or
yeah, no, that's the thing they're riding. That's the thing they're riding. That's what he's riding is a Wampa or some shit like that.
Tauntaun is what he's riding.
The thing in the cave is just I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
so,
it's not Bigfoot though. Even though it looks like
beast,
Bigfoot,
I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it's called.
It looks like the Yeti, but it's not a Yeti.
Yeah, but yeah,
get excited. Get excited. This is the one that gets me to a million subscribers. The Bigfoot video.
Yeah.
This is the one where I shut down my channel after. So stay tuned.
It started new.
Let's start over again.
Yeah, 3rd time's a charm.
Yep. 4th time's a charm. I had a finance channel for years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that really just popped A lot.
Actually, I had about 33,000 subscribers,
Did you really?
which is really low for finance. Really low. Those channels get millions of subscribers. It was just me telling you what an idiot you are for thinking that this was going to work.
Imagine that.
And I reviewed other channels that had bigger channels that just were making the shit up, basically. Like they would say, buy a rental house every year until you're blah blah blah, and you go to the bank and you can put 5% down. Well, the bank won't let you put. Or they were doing an FHA. You can only do an FHA on one deal, and you have to live in it. And they were mapping it out to 20 years, and by 20 years you would have 20 houses that, shit like that. I was killing people's dreams.
Yeah, James says Poltergeist who's underrated. That old preacher man is nightmare fuel.
Yeah, it is. Reverend Cain, or
yeah,
man, that man was creepy. And there were two of them.
Yeah,
2 different actors.
And Jamie says I'm 6 peeps away from 600, moving on up. Y'all get Jamie to 600. You can check Jamie out.
Yeah.
K-Dog, Tony's account should automatically be on your channel when you create a YouTube account.
I think it should be remember MySpace back in the day? You automatically had Tom as a friend.
Everybody has Tony as a friend.
Tony is an automatic subscribe.
Look at MySpace now. Yeah, I'll be there, Brad. Yeah, man. And Rob says Exist is pretty good. Yeah, I like Exist.
I mean, it's a Bigfoot movie. Let's be clear.
Close thing to Bigfoot I've seen is in Star Wars. And first off, Chewie would beat Bigfoot's ass.
Oh, so, all right.
Just let's don't get on that road.
Bigfoot is 8 foot tall and 4 feet wide.
Yeah, Chewie has a Han Solo.
Yeah, and Chewie has a blaster also.
This is where we're going.
Yeah.
We're grown men, guys.
Yeah, I don't need to reveal too much dirt at one time, so let's just stop there. So I can go a lot deeper than that. Jamie says, "Hope you just handed me my VS package. Showgirls is in here. Yay! Nice. All right, guys, we're gonna get on out of here. I appreciate you guys joining us on a Saturday afternoon. Please appreciate these gentlemen hanging out for a bit. Not the longest stream by no means. This is actually going to be less than an hour. That might be a record for us.
Yeah.
But we'll be back tonight at 11:30. You guys join if you can. And if you guys don't have anything else, we're going to get on out.
See y'all.
We'll see you.
So, everybody take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.